know what? This is my biggest motivation for the morning. Tomorrow I'm calling it off.
Ah, but you're all right. Like, is there something wrong with you?
I've started feeling well.
Not the fake ones. It has to be real.
No, this is real.
It has to be real.
So my home family bisa.
Roland, say good things for yourself, okay? Say positive things.
Please. Positive thing is not this one. This one, if you are sick for the better, you rest at home.
But it's midweek already. It's a Wednesday, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. And let me say good morning to a couple of my folks in the Volta region.
Okay, go ahead.
Elom Ashiagbo, morning, no, as well as to your wife. And I hope that Julie is having some great time as well.
Why are you looking at me? You said your list. I haven't said anything.
Andrew Sadugo, you're a legal practitioner. You're a lawyer with the Attorney General's Department, the Volta Regional Capital Hall, and your sweet wife, Dinah Apo. Good morning to you and your sweet daughter as well, Serena. You want me to continue?
But you haven't said I'm done.
I'm done.
I don't want to say anything, and then you say I'm interrupting you.
I don't know.
Let's go straight away into the newspapers. I have a big birthday dedication, but not now. It will be the last thing I do. There's a special man in my life. Well, in our lives, who is celebrating his birthday today.
Oh, because I got one from Moses Akrobo too, who works with the Daily Graphic. And Moses, good morning to you. I know that you're an ardent viewer of the show. You're saying happy birthday to my good friend and a wonderful man, Letitia Bejo Kenya of Ifia Kwisiminti Municipal Assembly in the Western Region. This one is coming from Moses Akrobo too. He doesn't give out wishes rough. So this means that you're, Letitia, you're a very important friend. Good morning to you. Enjoy your birthday. Your lunch is on Moses. He's assured me.
Okay, let me do my dedication now. Moses will know this man because he's a former boss of ours, but a man who is always there for us. Mr. Ken Ashigbe, it's your birthday today.
Wow.
Happy birthday to you.
You know, he's now Dr.
Right there.
Dr. Ken Ashigbe.
Okay, so happy birthday. He's the CEO of the Ghana Telecoms Chamber. Yeah. And we want to say happy birthday to you.
The dawn.
May you continue to live a healthy, fulfilling life.
Fantastic.
Happy birthday to you. And thank you for always being there.
I love this dedication. This is the biggest of all.
Okay, let's go into the papers. I've got the Daily Graphic, so let's start with that. Front page of the paper. Conquer the world with ideas. President asks presidential pitch winners. 10 winners receive $1 million Ghana cedis each. First Atlantic Bank launches Silver Jubilee. Abhor acrimonious politics. Catholic bishops entreats. Dismissed students pardoned to write examinations. Let's check how the center spread of the paper. House passes registration of births and deaths bill. 2 bodies call for integration of health systems. Justify confidence reposed in you. Minister charges assembly members. And then on the back page, illegal chemical production flourishes at Odoko Otaten. I only know Odoko Otaten. Okay, I guess I'm right. So residents in and around Odoko Otaten still risk contracting diseases as illegal chemical products manufacturers continue with their toxic activities 7 months after officials from the Ghana Standards Authority, the Environmental Protection Authority, and the police raided the community to bust the products manufacturers. The illegal trade revolves around the production, distribution, and sale of illegal insecticides, pesticides, among other household chemicals, ignoring the danger to the environment. The residents of the area, the producers operate from their homes and other makeshift structures without approval from the FDA and the Standards Authority. The rest of the story, very disturbing one, but if the regulatory bodies do their job, who is to ensure that it doesn't happen again? It's still a regulatory issue. It's an enforcement issue, I guess. Down there, multi-credit savings and loans to reward 600 customers. Also another story in the paper today. We'll come back and touch on some of the stories in the paper, but let's move on and do the Finder. Front page of the Finder, here we go. Front page, CSIR produces immunity-boosting maize varieties NDC left huge outstanding bills, according to Education Minister. Controller and Accountants General has not directed government workers to update their electronic pay slip with image. 2020 voters registration exercise most violent in history, according to the CDD. Certified seed producers appeal for government support to sell their locked-up seeds. And President Carr sought for 3 health facilities, 661 beds, costing 251.2 million, and I still get confused.
Euros.
Okay. All right. So that's what you find on the front page of the final and the center spread. Is this bed facility, pictures of the sword cutting of the 3 health facilities in the center spread of the paper. Let's do the Ghanaian Times, front page of the Times. Nats decries indiscipline, disrespect by senior high school student. Ghana's COVID-19 active case count down 2,134 from 2,458. Total confirmed cases now 41,404. Korle Bu to get first IVF facility on completion of 12-story 400-bed maternity center. On the back page, practice good hygiene to prevent food contamination, food vendors advised. Court imposes fines totaling 82,944 Ghana cedis on 230 traffic offenders in Western region. All right, that's how it looks like with the 3 papers that I have reviewed. Roland Walker, let's see what you've got.
All right. I've got a couple of newspapers that I always love. So let me start with the Daily Dispatch. Good morning to you, Uncle Ben. And your contribution yesterday on Newsdesk was just straight to the point. Today we'll be on another whirlwind as well. On the front page, it says, which political party will benefit most from skirt and blouse voting? And I always love these analysis by Benefson, backed with some great experience as well. We have up there correction in voters register story, Northern region. Actually, if you do the comparison, the vote registration different, or the voter registration difference is there. And then we have the story well expatiated on the back page as the main story. So you just have to get onto the Daily Dispatch to know the rundown, as we call it. Now let's go to the Daily Guide. Has on the front page, Nana launches 400-bed block at Korle Bu Teaching Hospital. La General Hospital also has its own starting. That's a good one there. We carried that live right here on JoyNews. So Gakofa killers bought guns from robbery proceeds. Has an inserted picture of the late Marcus Mawuto Ajanle, who was the assembly member of the area at the time. NDC tribal agenda will fail. And that's according to the member of parliament, Collins Owusu Amankwa. On the back page, so sports, Kotoko CEO advised to consult gods. And this one is coming from Yamwa Ponko. And he seems to have a very good reason for that. And he says that this is Asante Kotoko and not Manchester United. So you must follow the norms and tradition of the club if you want to succeed. He continues, if he doesn't follow the norms and tradition, he will fail, even if he recruits Ronaldo or Messi to play for the team. Herbert Mensah didn't do it, and we lost the cup final here in Kumasi. So it's up to him to do it or not.
Is it true that Kotoko, they've hired like a heart of folk person to...
I don't know. I know that they've hired a young administrator, Nana Yawan Ponsa.
So that was a joke, what I read?
I don't know whether he's a has
somebody
person.
Saying...
I don't know his history very well.
So. No, well, I don't even know if it's related to him, but I just saw
but that's the rumor, yeah.
I saw a threat that they had hired a heart of folk person.
Okay. I know that Benedict has been making a lot of noise because he's very close to the football journalist, so...
I didn't hear this from Benedict. Don't put this on
No.
Ah.
I'm saying that I got to know about him from Benedict a long time ago. Yeah, when the rumors were that he was going to be appointed as CEO of Kumasi.
So this is actually the CEO of Kotoko.
Yeah, but that's not the CEO.
Okay, but I'm not sure this has to do with him.
I think it's got to do with him. Because I know that...
What's his link with...
Kumasi Asante Kotoko?
No, what's his link with Accra as a whole?
I can't tell, but, you know, it looks like once you stay in Accra, I'm sure he has some links.
Never said that. Okay, this is our producer, Derek. And Derek, I don't want to repeat it because I don't know. I don't know if he was wearing Accra has a full shirts when he was... Okay, I didn't say that. Roland, finish the paper.
All right, I'll finish with it. So I'll go on to the next one, which
Maybe he has a soft spot for Accra has a full, but that's okay. That's okay.
Doesn't matter.
I mean, our colors are vibrant, right?
Yeah.
The red and white is boring.
You mean the Kotoko red and white? I think it's the best. I love red.
No way.
I love red.
Look at the hat colors.
They are also equally nice.
It brings
a lot of shades of different colors.
Exactly, that's like...
But I love the red.
Yeah, of course, you will love the red. Your Kotoko. Go ahead.
So the custodian. The custodian has on the front page, chasing Rawlings out of NDC. Mahama NDC leaders blame JJ Konadu. And it looks like these are the characters in this drama titled Chasing Rawlings Out of the NDC, as couched by the Custodian newspaper. Good morning to Abudu Mahama. You're the managing news editor for the Custodian. And it has atop the pictures former President John Dramani Mahama, Kofi Totobi Kwachi, who was the Minister of Information and for National Security during the NDC period, was also, you know, having his secretaryship position in the PNDC as well. Kwame Pepra, Minister for Finance under President Rawlings. Donato Datse, President Rawlings, Chief of Staff. We have NDC National Chair also put there, National Samuel Ofosu-Ampofo, and Professor Kwesi Boatway Rawlings, PNDC Secretary and NDC Minister for Finance. So these are the characters in the drama as screenplayed by the Custodian. Audu Mahama, I'll be waiting for the screenplay. And tell me which theater we're going to stage this. Oh, it's already been staged. Now we have EC permitting transfer of votes for students, security personnel also there. And then this one, I heard the education minister on Joy FM. I also hear on Joy News, making a lot of... so government clears 91% of NDC's education sector areas. And this one, I don't know, it was the one who speaks for the NDC ranking on the education committee, Honorable Nochu, trying to justify a lot of things. And I didn't think he just made meat out of it. So today... But
that's when you know that everything from now till the election will be about the election. Every justification, every clarification is towards the election.
And I thought yesterday, Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempeh just got some 5 points there. It was 5 over 5. Yeah, because they couldn't counter it, well, in my opinion. I mean, that's just my opinion.
Have you seen the news stories about residents? Like every little thing, no, if you don't come and fix it, we won't vote for you.
Yeah, I know, right? The communities.
This is the era of that as well.
There's a payback time.
I've been complaining about the street light. Today I tried to take a video and I thought, maybe I should have set the camera before I started the journey, because I realized that it's actually the whole stretch until you get to, even when you get to the new plan, and I'm talking about, this is the Ofankor, the highway, even way before that.
The same place, that stretch that they are building, the interchange.
Yeah, so I wouldn't even add that bit, because that place, that road is under construction. So you never know what the final outcome will be. It will be wrong if I said that place didn't have street lights, yeah? So let's leave that. But I'm talking, I'm even talking from Jonte, yeah? You drive on the Ofankor, that entire stretch. So you get to the new plan, you pass the new plan, and you keep coming, like you're coming to this, you're coming to Kokomlimli. I mean, up until, I'm not sure, like you keep driving.
I drive on the motorway all the time.
No light is working.
I can imagine if you're late. And there was a particular time, I think about a couple of years ago, I was coming right here, and I think there was a tie. You know, one of these long trailers or long vehicles, the heavy-duty vehicles, you know, they have, because they're multiple axle, one of the tires just wore off and was in the middle of the road. And I just crashed into it. My bumper was all off.
I have experienced that before.
You have?
Mine wasn't
because
a tire. But you know, when the vehicles break down, they kind of put certain things in the road to warn you. But no lights. Yeah. Everybody is on high. And
since I've been very much careful, since my accident, I've been very much careful. When I'm driving, I always have this vision, because there are no street like that, there's something ahead. So I could drive 80, then I slow down to 60, because you never know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very scary. But let me do the Herald before I move on. So the Herald, edited by Larry Dogwe. Good morning to Larry. Been a while. Very good friend of mine. We went to the same school together. So that's a good one.
Is it Bishop Herman?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
The Herald has on the front page, MPP MPs armed thug busted for almost killing NDC man. As lawmaker also accused of slapping district police commander during the EC registration. This retreated Monday fully. Right here on JoyNews, and the MP called him as Ali Maiga Halidu, because on the side was also the NDC Deputy General Secretary. I remember Benes Sewa, and look, Asamwa, Barbara Sewa, Asamwa. We tried as much as possible to try to look at both sides. But this, the caption by the Herald, NIB allowing fraudsters to walk free with booty, and Bollywood confirms Chief of Truth title on Mahama. On the side, Community Water Agency rubbishes threat by private suppliers. And these are the stories we have on the front page of the Herald. All right, I'm done. Mama V, what's your pick?
Well, just I was looking at, well, two issues. There's a story about, and I guess it's been out already, but it's been reported in the Daily Graphic, about a gentleman who's been uploading nude pictures on the internet and defrauding people, extorting monies from them.
Sextortion.
He's been arrested. I remember we talked about this issue of sextortion. You know, guys, either your ex or somebody who has a hold of your nude pictures, asking you to do all sorts of things. Otherwise, they're going to leak your pictures. So let me just try and get the page again, because I missed it, and let me give the updates. But this gentleman, a 35-year-old, they described, was operating in Osino in the eastern region, and it took the police about 6 months to effect this arrest. Here we go. An administrator of a website that publishes nude pictures and videos of persons allegedly extorts money from the victims has been arrested in a joint operation by the Cybercrime Unit of the Criminal Investigation Department in the Ministry of Communications. The suspect, Anderson Ofosuhene Enim, a.k.a. Mario G., 35, is alleged to have operated the website for the past 5 years from his home in Osino in the eastern region. Enim, according to the police, was arrested on July 30 when he was in the act of uploading nude pictures and videos of some victims into the website. It took 6 months to arrest the website administrator after the police had mounted surveillance on him and his accomplices. Yeah, so basically that's it. And we're still, with this update, we're still saying that.
You're reviewing, I think it's for yesterday or today.
Is it? Oh.
No, yesterday.
Who added it to our paper? And I didn't see the paper yesterday.
Yeah.
Was it Moses that reminded us?
Yeah, because I thought, I said dismissed it. I nearly made a comment. Well, see how it goes.
Oh my God. Okay,
so
apologies
I'm told
there.
that
okay, take it over.
Officials of the Daily Graphic said we should retrieve. So we retrieve that. Apologies to you. What we reviewed is...
It's past, actually.
It's yesterday. So we apologize to you, officials of the Graphic Group of Communications. And... well,
can we go online? Let's do myjoyonline.com.
Yeah, let's do myjoyonline.com. Well, so we have myjoyonline.com, a couple of the newspapers.
Newspapers?
Sorry, a couple of the stories there. So we have Power One, 2 other traditional priests remanded over murder of biochemist at Adaiso. And then we do have other stories there. Also, you scroll up, you'll find Professor Hoy should have started his Working with Rollins book with an apology for Ladumotri, and yesterday tried on the Super Money show to draw a certain line of inconsistency with the narrative in the current book in relation to his position in a book that he also co-authored with Nanatu Datsi. So that was straightforward. Okay, we are 85% through with making Accra the cleanest city in Africa, sanitation minister. So we decided to pick that and have some conversation with our wash expert today. But also on the side, we have the education minister. We inherited huge debt at the education ministry from Nana Opoku Agyemang, Matthew Opoku Prempeh, the Minister for Education, current minister. So Nurse also narrates how bullet fired at moving taxi damages eye. Mahama asks for clemency for pastor jailed over breach of public gathering rules, says sentence in his draconian. The gentleman didn't go to jail, but his sentence or his fine was paid. We also do have security for 2020 election will be robust, decisive, according to the Ghana Police Service. Police, though, they're scanning La Beach after explosion injured 4 children. Now, we also do have Raymond Acha on that same panel on Tuesday, saying the timing of Professor Hoy's Working with Rollins book inappropriate. Raymond Acha. Okay, so let's go to the BBC and get the latest updates. We have Joe Biden picks Kamala Harris as running mate, and this is now the trend. The Twitter trend, the various social media trends in the United States, and we're told that she's very big when it comes to justice delivery at a time as Attorney General in a state, and now our senator is doing some great work, we're told. But it's also because she's a biracial, so it helps. She is of a Jamaican and Indian stock. The mother is Indian, the dad was a Jamaican, but she's American, so that's the most important thing. And then the California senator is the first black woman and Asian American to be a vice presidential candidate. Yeah, isn't she beautiful? But foremostly very intelligent. So she got her position on merit. UK in recession for the first time in 11 years, and it's all because of the impact of coronavirus. On the side too, the impact of the virus on UK economy laid bare. We already know that the exchequer in the UK is saying that the economy shrunk by some 20.4% in the second quarter, highlighting the staggering impact of the lockdown and the impact of the virus generally. Well, Mawavi, we'll have to wrap up.
Yes, and I have to sincerely apologize to the Daily Graphic newspaper for reviewing their paper of Tuesday. I thought it was today's paper. Apologies there to the Daily Graphic. We have to take a breather. We'll bring you sports. Stay with us.